So, currently in Camberley at a car show, and it is a pretty surprising turnout. Very busy and lots of very different cars here. I guess we're currently in, I don't know what, the Italian alley, Ferrari's here, but I've got to say the variety here is pretty phenomenal. We have got exotic supercars and some really obscure American classics, and a good representation of 80s hot hatches as well, which is always good to see as a kid who was born in 1979. But it's all in the aid of charity. They run this every year, so it's a really good event and just great to see the turnout, I have to say. Also, if you're a kid and you like cars, it's probably the place to come because you can get taken out for a ride in some pretty exotic supercars. And I know if I was young and I had the opportunity to do that, I would have a huge smile on my face. Anyway, I'm going to walk around, show you some of the cars, and do enjoy. So we've got a guy here called Elliot who wants to be on YouTube, so the parents have asked me if I can kindly let Elliot provide an intro to you guys. So let's do that.
Sporting better, awesome.
Awesome. Nice work. Always good to see McLaren here, but very brave owner, parking under a tree, right? You wouldn't catch me doing that. Oh no. Nice bit of motor though. Okay guys, what do you think about that? So, Senna, bonkers enough as it is, but why not get one in full carbon, which is exactly what this one is in right here. It looks pretty immense, I've got to say. Just heard the front wing alone was a £6,000 option, so I think this one is a little bit out of my league, but great to look at. So I'm joined by Tom, a fellow McLaren owner. He's got a lovely 570 GT, slightly more comfortable than mine, I've got to say. Lovely, lovely cars. And one thing I noticed, or didn't notice at first when I walked up to this, it took me a while to twig, is it's got no front number plate on it. A bit of a trend that we're seeing now. So, Tom, why is there no front number plate on it?
I just think it spoils the line of the front of the car, to be honest. It seems to be one of those things, even at the main dealers where I got this from, where they said sort of 8 out of 10 cars now that they're actually sending out, people are not having the front number plate put on.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's a design decision rather than a practicalities thing. But,
yeah, absolutely. American cars, a lot of states are exempt from a front reg, and they always bemoan the fact that UK people have to put a reg plate on the front of their cars. I honestly think the front end of a McLaren looks phenomenal, especially the 570 body shell. That shape is just beautiful. So I think we're doing the right thing here. And how is that though in terms of the law, Tom?
Yeah, that's a good question, isn't it? Well, the dealership I got this particular vehicle from didn't seem too worried about that. They seemed to think that if you were, it was extremely unlikely you would get pulled over for it, and if you did, it would be sort of a words of advice situation rather than any sort of fine they could give you or any sort of repercussions, but I suppose I probably should look into that for sure if I'm going to be doing any long journeys. But I certainly think, like today, where we're at a car show, showing off in front of the car is important, isn't it? So
absolutely, fully agree. Aesthetics before practicality. You heard it here first, right? And let's face it, motorcyclists, they don't need a front badge, but they used to have to wear one facing along into the traffic so you could cut pedestrians up with it. So not good. So that was done away with. And yeah, I think you might see cars follow suit, but I have to point out, you are rocking a back wedge plate, aren't we? We're totally legal there.
Of course, absolutely, yeah.
Just
so the Gatsos can still get me.
Just for the cat, yeah. So those beloved speed cameras. Nice one. Okay, Tom, thanks very much.
Thanks a lot, good to meet you.
Enjoyed it, yeah, you too, bye.
Cheers.
Okay, got to say, this is probably my car of the day. The original Aston Martin DB5. And this one is absolutely immaculate. I don't think I've ever seen a nicer example, and that colour is just beautiful. Look at that, the work of art. The interior as well, just stunning. Let's have a look. Check this out, Cobra, in probably my favourite colour that I've seen all day. And of course I would say that because I'm a huge fan of grey cars. That colour isn't too dissimilar to a storm grey on the McLaren. So yes, I think this works.
Right, you know, it's falling out. Oh, it's alright, panic over! Panic over! That's alright, go around it. We're doing it right now, time travel.
Too tall if you're watching, your nemesis right there. Couldn't quite make work. So as you know, I love a Stang, love the shape of them. I think they're fantastic looking cars, super brutish. Check out under the hood in this one. Skull design for the wheel on that, I think. Would it be a car show if it didn't have a Ford Escort Mexico? No, it wouldn't. Stunning example right here in a great colour combo with the white stripes down the side. You can see the owner of this one really cares. Nice. Another awesome bit of kit here, a Lancia Delta. If you know your rally cars from the 90s, this is where it's at. Absolutely phenomenal bit of kit in a pretty classic Lancia colour as well, red, but looks absolutely original and looks like it's in great condition. Lovely. Just imagine me trying to squeeze into one of these. I think I could probably eat it, if I'm honest. And of course, it's great to see Renault representing here. So classic Renault 5. I say classic, this one definitely is not standard. There's been quite a bit of work done to this one. As an owner of one myself, which I keep original, there's definitely a lot of man hours in this one. And it looks a lot faster than mine, no doubt about it. Interesting colour, but in very good condition with the nice side vents as well. And a side exit pipe as well. You don't really see many of those on one of these, but good effort. I reckon a 9 out of 10 here. So if you know hot hatches, you know Ford, and you know Ford also do the Capri, probably their finest ever coupe. A few examples here, all in very good condition, although that colour there, I think is very much an acquired taste. But great to see these cars so well maintained and so well looked after. Somebody has gone to town with the decals on this one. Sound of a Mustang in the background there, very nice indeed. But yeah, I think it's for sale. If you're interested, there it is.